good morning, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. Today we have a conversation with one of our clients. His name is Ahmad, and he has a crazy story. He is currently 52 years old. He's in e-commerce. He's also in China. So he's pretty much kind of like familiar with the whole e-commerce ecosystem. And he got his own e-commerce business to $1,000 a day, now building it up, scaling it up, and I'll be asking him some questions about how he did it, what things he learned in the process. He's also in China, so he's familiar with what kind of products are selling, what kind of products are trending. China is where a lot of the new products are appearing first, and then they come in to the mass markets like United States and stuff. So we'll have a very interesting conversation with him. Very, very excited for it. And if you guys don't know me, if you guys first here, my name is Alex Fedotov. We run a portfolio of e-commerce brands, doing some good numbers, multiple 8 figures in revenue. And I'm just, sharing what I learned and sharing, the insights from our clients, people that I know, to help you on your journey. So please just drop one in the chat if you can hear me okay, so that I can just make sure that, we're all good before we get started. And we will just waiting for Ahmad to join us. Again, crazy journey, right? Like 50 years old, like most people just give up on life. Ahmad is just hustling, working hard, building the business, and that's something very impressive. That's something that not a lot of people do. So I wanted to share his story with you. So 111, perfect. Thank you for joining. Ahmad, I think, is joining us. Ahmad, my man.
Yeah, hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Glad
Awesome,
to see you
man.
again.
Good to see you again, sir. Are you in China right now?
Yes, I just get back.
Cool. Awesome. Where in China are you based?
Yeah. Now in EU, it is like the
What's that?
southeast of China.
Oh, got it. Nice. Is that where like a lot of factories
Yeah.
are?
No, actually, it is like the biggest market in the world, like for the small community.
Oh, nice. Awesome. So yeah, I just gave you like a very cool introduction. So you're 52 years old, right?
Yes.
Awesome, man. Yeah, it's like very, very impressive to see, because oftentimes, I mean, as you have seen, we have, many members of our community. They're like 20 years old. I'm 33. I'm kind of like in the middle, and we have some experienced entrepreneurs here like you. So yeah, I'm very excited to learn from you, get some of your learnings that you got along the way, and share it with everyone.
Yeah. So
Awesome.
actually, sorry.
Yeah, please. Yeah, I think we have some lagging, like few seconds.
Yeah, maybe. I says like that I joined BBA first, and now I am in. I just before 1 month I joined the ESS, and for me the thing that I just want to keep like following learning, and I don't think it's not because I'm with you, Alex, but I don't think there is like a place where to learn, where is everything is real, is like in BBA or ESS.
Oh, thank you, man. Awesome. So
yeah,
if you can tell us more about your journey, like where are you from originally?
I am originally from Palestine, and I've been in Jordan. I've been living in Jordan, and I just moved to China back 2019, and start start my dropshipping business in 2019. And last year, you remember when we met like on Instagram, and I decide like to go with this, like to be a dropshipper, and I start from there and start to run some couple of stores.
Nice. So how was that, like, why you decided to get into e-commerce in the first place?
Alex, you listen me?
Yeah. Can you hear me? So yeah, why you decided to get into e-commerce, like, in the first place? Kind of like when you like 2 years ago.
Yeah. Sorry again.
Yeah. So a few years ago, when you like when you got into e-commerce, like why you decided to go into e-commerce?
You know, the business model is changing totally, Alex. You know, no more traditional business. It's not like before. COVID hit us like back 2019, and everyone start to run like for more online business. So it is the chance, and once you are in China, you are in the hub, you are in the source. So nothing better than just to jump on online and e-commerce. And you
Did you
can,
have some other
scale it. You can scale it. There is.
Did you have some other businesses before, like when you were living in Jordan and in Palestine? Did you have you been like an entrepreneur before?
Yeah. Yes. I start dropshipping back 2015. I do cash on delivery back in Jordan. You know, I was selling Nespresso coffee.
Espresso coffee.
You know the capsules?
Oh,
Yes, the
nice,
capsules. Yeah,
nice. I have some
I
coffee
was.
here.
Yeah, I was selling them online. Yeah, me too. I just finished.
Nice. So how was that business? Was that business
Yeah,
successful?
yeah. It was good, but it was not easy because it was cash on delivery. So sometimes, like we deliver the products and the customer suddenly says, no, I changed my mind. Sorry, I don't want the product. So we take it back. A profit wasn't like wasn't very good. So, but we do the e-commerce back 2015, and I do like many position back in Jordan. But I decide like, okay, it's time to move, do something for yourself. So I moved to China and I decided to do something for myself. No more work for people.
Awesome, man. So how is like, do you see a lot of potential in Middle East, like in those markets, like selling different products?
Yeah, Alex. Most of like people who's located in the Middle East, they still do the cash on delivery, like in the Gulf area, especially in Saudi Arabia. And they are doing very, very good results. They are doing huge numbers.
Nice.
Yeah.
So the market has like, so
Yeah.
so people there,
Yeah.
like they have like buying power, right? They have some disposable income that they can buy products with, right?
Exactly. And there is like more advantages, like there is no like no payment problems. So there is no PayPal, no Stripe. You do cash on delivery. So there is no hassle. And the second thing, like they use different platforms. Like some people is just selling by just like maybe on Snapchat, Twitter. They do some TikTok. So and the spend there is not like when you are selling in Europe or USA, Alex. Totally different.
And someone just mentioned there's also no tax, right? Like in some of these countries, there's like 0% tax.
Yes, like Dubai and Oman, for example. There is no tax. Saudi Arabia, they increased the tax just before 2 years to 15%, but still you can make a huge profit.
Nice, nice.
Yes.
And so,
Yes.
so you moved to China. I know you also have a business, right, where you pretty much help like sourcing products, fulfilling products, and stuff like that for other entrepreneurs.
Yes.
So how was that
Yes.
like? How would you say that
Exactly.
business
We
is right
start the
now?
company. Yeah, we start the company in 2019.
Yes, sorry, we have this like kind of like a little bit delay. So how would you say right now, like in
Yeah.
China, kind of like with new products and stuff, like is that still like a booming business?
Yeah, Alex, as long as China produce products and as there is internet, e-commerce will never stop and numbers will be increasing every day. I totally disagree with people who says, like drop shipping is dead, e-commerce is not anymore. No, still there is a space for everyone to come and sell and do big numbers. This is my beliefs.
Mm, awesome. So do you still have family back in Jordan, in Palestine? Do you
Yeah.
still have family, or you moved with you to
Yeah.
China as well?
No, some of them they move with me to China, some of them is still in Jordan.
Nice, nice, my man.
Yeah.
So like for you, like I mean, one very good point that you mentioned is that e-commerce kind of like opportunity, and you're literally on the ground, like in China, you see like different products being produced, different products being sold, different products. I know you also working with entrepreneurs from different countries, and you see so many different, like for example, new product popping up, and then it's like, maybe like in few months or like maybe a year from now, you're like one of the first to see the products that are just like new to the market. So what trends do you currently see like in
Exactly.
in uh, in in e-commerce, like in terms of the products? What kind of products are working? What kind of products are selling right now?
Okay. Actually, in China, Alex, there is a new, I would say, is like a new product each single minute. Believe me. Many people think, no, this is like this is a joke. No, believe me, because lots of factories. Also, the factories are competing, Alex. So each one want to develop different product so he could get more market. But what I see now, like the fashion business is like is number one. Fashion and shoes is doing big, and I could say like beauty products and anything related to the woman. Where you could sell for woman is also like. If you know how to catch them, you will be like you will do big money.
Nice, awesome. And so with this
Yeah.
business, with when joining BBA, I know you got to like $1,000 a day per sales in sales with your store. Was that like in a beauty niche, like in a fashion
All,
niche? Which niche was
almost. Yeah. I start my first shop with gift products. You know.
it?
Yeah, but I could see like many people is doing fashion and they are doing pretty good numbers. And okay, I am there. I am between the factories. Let's give it a try. So we just start our fashion shop before 1 month, and after like 4 days, we get our first order.
Mm,
Yeah.
awesome. And so do you see the most potential like selling in the from what you are seeing, kind of like the biggest numbers that people do, are those usually in US market, or those are in Europe? Like where do you see kind of a lot of opportunity?
No. To, no, Alex. Uh, I see. No, Europe now is the. Uh, yeah. I could see now like Europe is taking like bigger market share than USA. Yes, USA for sure is the biggest market to sell. But I see if you could choose the right product to do the right advertising, yes. For example, let's say like for Norway, you know, if you choose the good product and you know how to do the marketing and you have the like sustainable payment gateway, yeah, okay, you could do it, you could scale it, and so it's all about, you know, Alex, it's all about focus, you know. So you need to get the product, do your what you have to do, and you keep focus, you keep, yeah. Many people, you know, like just they fed up or they like, okay, I was not lucky, they quit. But I don't believe in quitting, you know, and you as well, and you have, you know, in the school there is lots of people is doing like huge numbers, me and you, we know this.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So on that journey like that you have been on so far, so we have a comment from High Set, very inspiring. So on that journey, like what were the biggest lessons that you have learned so far, like being in e-commerce for a few years?
Sorry, Alex, I didn't hear it.
Oh, yeah. So sorry. So far on your journey, like in the last few years, what were the biggest lessons that you have learned about e-commerce, like selling products and stuff like that?
Yes, I think we have problem in connection. Let me switch just my network, maybe.
Uh-huh. All right, we're just waiting for Ahmad to rejoin. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, nice. It seems like better quality camera, so seems like a better connection
Yeah.
now. Awesome. So
Yeah. So what was your question, Alex?
Yeah. So what were the biggest lessons that you have learned so far, like being in e-commerce for the last few years?
I will say is like the biggest lesson is you need to never give up. You know, you need just to keep working hard. You put your head. You just keep focus, and I am sure there is a place again for everyone. But all you have to do is just to keep the hard work.
For sure, for sure. And you know, I have seen so many stories of entrepreneurs that are like, maybe they start with e-commerce, or I mean, start with anything else, like could be e-commerce, could be something else. And you know, maybe for the first few months they're not having like a lot of traction because there's a lot of learning that they have to do, right? They're making a lot of like mistakes. But then if they stick to it for extended period of time, you know, they can grow that business substantially. It can change their lives completely.
Exactly.
Awesome. So when joining like BBA, like did you have any kind of like, were you like scared or kind of like skeptical? Like what were like emotions that you had like when you first like joined BBA?
I was little bit like nervous, you know, like okay, I am there, I am learning. I need, because, and you know, because of the time difference in the classes. Now, you know, we have 12-hour difference. It's midnight almost here in China. But I think no, I will not look for the time. You know, I just need to keep going on, learn, and really, Alex, it was like a game change for me. You know, and it pushed me again. I talked with Thomas, and I joined ESS, so I'm taking it to the next level.
Awesome. And so with your e-commerce business, like, so you mentioned that right now you're working on a fashion brand, right?
Yes.
What kind of products like did you see? Like, for example, like dresses, like t-shirts, shirts, like what kind of category of fashion do you see the most potential in?
Actually, we take different niche. We focus on the like high end dress, shoes, and the dress for attending the parties. So we go for this kind of fashion because we see like there is not too much competition on these, and you could do like a proper, decent profit.
Interesting. And also high
Yeah.
like higher price point, so your margin per sale is a lot higher.
Yeah. Exactly.
Awesome. So and when it comes to shoes, like you're also focusing on kind of more like fashion dress shoes, like the people go to parties and stuff.
Yes, exactly. And the bags as well.
Awesome. So
So
what if you? Oh, sorry. Can you hear me? Okay. Just checking the connection.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we have a question here. Is gadgets a good niche for Gulf countries? Someone just asked here in the chat.
Yes, sure.
So gadgets is a good niche to gadgets is a good niche, good products to sell in your experience.
Yeah. Yes, Alex. And we have lots of customers doing this as well.
Awesome. And so when it comes
Mm.
to just like when it comes to sourcing products in China and like finding a reliable partner for fulfilling, like what are the biggest mistakes do you see people are making when choosing a partner to to work with and ship their products?
What is what?
What are the biggest mistakes people making when choosing the partner to work with when it comes to just sourcing products and selling them?
Yeah. I think the biggest mistake they do that sometimes they follow the price,
Mm,
and I guess in our business, since there is a decent enough profit, you shouldn't follow the price because it's all about the service, you know? Yeah.
mhm.
So some people like get the problems. Like I meet couple of them, and I meet many of some guys who are they are in the e-commerce, and they says like yeah, really they follow the price and they get like, I will not say like scammed, but it wasn't the product what they should sell. They ship different products, low quality. So this is one mistake. The second mistake, I think you should test the service, test the agent before you just start do the business with them. It's all about testing.
Mhm. Like, for example, ship the product to
Yeah.
yourself, see how fast it arrives, see how's the packaging, how's the service, how's the communication before you start working with them.
100%. 100%.
Such a good point. And
Yeah.
I've had my personal experiences, where we work with like agents that were not like reliable, and sometimes they wouldn't ship products, or the products, as you said, were like lower quality, and then we would have a lot of
Yes.
complaints from customers. And so yeah, that's such a big point for people that are already like in e-commerce, or maybe even for those that want to get into e-commerce to take this into consideration.
Exactly.
Awesome. So what were your kind of so when you first got into like e-commerce, like pretty much start drop shipping in 2019, what were I think we lost Ahmad again. Sorry guys, connection is a little bit tricky. Maybe Chinese government doesn't want us to stream. I don't know. So yeah, we'll come back. I'm just waiting for him to rejoin. Let me see here. Guys, please drop your questions so that I can ask Ahmad questions. He's literally in China, so he knows many things that we don't know, right? And he's also helping entrepreneurs with like fulfilling their products, sourcing their products, and I think his experience is invaluable. So, Ahmad, you back?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm sorry because
nice.
in China it's like a hustle to get like
How is China? I mean, I'm so fascinated, and I got recommended
I'm here.
by nice. I got recommended by a few people to actually go and attend China. We actually planned to go in 2020, but then that's where the COVID hit. And what were the biggest kind of like mindset shifts for you when you moved to China?
What was the biggest what?
The biggest like mindset shifts. Like what kind of like what fascinated you or impressed you when you moved to China?
The I will say is like it's the environment, like where you stay, where like everyone around you is working. Yeah, and there you have nothing to do but just work.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So like in Bali,
people is working, people is dedicated to do business. Everyone wants to make money. Everyone wants to expand. Yeah.
Nice. Like in Bali, for example, there's a big element of lifestyle, right? Like you can go to the beach, you can like hang around with other people. And in China, it's mostly about work.
Yeah. Yes. It's totally different lifestyle.
Awesome. So
yeah.
Do you feel like what you have learned like inside of the BBA, do you think you could have learned that on your own?
To be honest, no. Because I could learn some, but when we have the weekly calls with the coaches, you could ask and you can get the answers. They are like reply you, getting all your answers, questions done. They help you, they check your store, they advise you, they do the corrections with you, and you will learn a lot because it's totally different experience, Alex.
Awesome. And do you consider selling in Gulf countries like with cash on delivery at some point? Ahmad, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, the connection is really so do you consider like going back and selling in cash and delivery markets in the Gulf area, in the Gulf countries?
For me, maybe no, because I'm our now fashion brand. But maybe if like I find like a very good product, I could like invest some and ship it to the JCC and start to do the fulfillment there.
And what is the process?
Yeah.
What is the process usually like when like you work with like new clients, right? Like let's say someone wants to source some products. Like do you go directly to factories? Do you compare prices? Do you compare quality? How that process usually works?
You know, as we have 12 years of experience, Alex, so we start to know which factories is trustworthy, which factories have the better quality. So this is like um, save us the time, as well if there is a really like a new product which is a new factory, we didn't just go with the factory, we do the inspection about the factory, we be sure like it is a real factory, they are there, the history, we have the system in China where we can check this. One thing more, Alex, that we usually prefer to get the products to our warehouse to do the inspection by ourselves before we ship the products. This is where like save people life.
So there are certain factories that are like just producing low quality products. Ahmad, can you hear me?
Yeah, because Alex, yeah, I hear you. Yes,
Oh,
yeah,
perfect.
there is. You know, it is China, Alex. You cannot control all the factories. You know, sometimes people think like, okay, the factory is like at the next door, but no, it's not on the next door. There is like it's thousands and thousands of factories, so you cannot guarantee like all factories are producing the same quality.
And it's only because of the experience that you have, like working with some good factories, bad factories, now that you know like which factories are actually solid and producing good quality products.
Exactly.
Awesome. So what is the are you currently like advertising on Facebook? Like do you prefer Facebook, or do you like TikTok more? Which advertising platform do you prefer?
Alex, you listen to me?
Yeah, I think there's some delay. Ahmad, can you hear me?
For now, we just focus on Meta. We still didn't run any ads on TikTok. Very soon we will start to do some Google ads.
Awesome. And what are the trends that you're seeing? Because with TikTok, I mean, it's originally from China. Like, what are the trends that you see in China
Yeah, I hear
that
you.
you see, that you think will be like popular, let's say, in the United States or other markets soon?
You mean about the product?
About like TikTok in general, like kind of like maybe some new features on TikTok. I've heard about like live selling on TikTok, like where people just like sell products live and stuff like that. Like, do you see those like trends kind of like growing over time?
Yeah, I think very soon the TikTok shop, you know, it will be like taking big market share from the advertising because they see the product on live. and they can buy the product immediately. So I think TikTok Shop is like the future.
Is there also a TikTok Shop in China? Like, can you buy products on TikTok Shop in China?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, definitely.
Wow, that's awesome. So with TikTok
Yeah.
Shop, like I know, I mean, you have to ship products like quite fast. Like you have to ship it like 3 to 5 days or something like that. From what I know, is that something that you see kind of like as
Yes.
like can you still drop ship products to TikTok Shop, or do you have to buy inventory and ship it, let's say from a warehouse to get it faster to customers?
Yeah, I think it's better you get it at your warehouse, like fulfillment center in the country where you are selling, because you will guarantee like the fast shipping. Because in TikTok Shop, one of the main things to open TikTok Shop is that to have the stock in the country where you are.
Mm-hmm. So you would have to, let's say, buy products in bulk from China,
Yeah.
send it to the warehouse, and then fulfill it from there.
Yes, but you for testing, you shouldn't like buy 500, 1,000 piece. You can buy the minimum order, and it works.
Awesome. So, what are the biggest lessons that you have learned, like since you started advertising on Meta? What were the biggest like lessons that you have learned, like advertising with Facebook?
To be honest, Alex, I'm not the guy who do the media buying. So I am not behind the advertising. So I am not deeply inside this.
Gotcha. So you have someone who's helping you with this. Ahmad, can you hear me? So you have someone who's running your ads?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Awesome.
Yes.
What markets you mentioned Norway as a like interesting market to start selling in. What other markets do you see as kind of like interesting and growing where people can sell their products to?
I will say like Europe, UK, Canada. We do big. You will be shocked, Alex, but we do big, huge result last year in Canada.
Canada, wow, interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. So and it's less competitive as well, right? Like United States, for example, is very competitive.
No,
Canada is less competitive.
no, it's less competitive, and the profit you could go more.
Nice, interesting.
Yeah.
So how long
Yeah.
is the shipping times right now, let's say to UK or to Canada from China?
To UK, it's around 6 to 8, 9 days maybe. To Canada, still little bit late because of the last mile. So it will be like around the 12 days,
12 days.
10 to
So
12 days.
since the moment, let's say if I'm in Canada, I'm placing an order today, I'll get my products in 12 days.
Yes, 10 to 12 days.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. So yeah, I know. So sorry about the connection. Connection is a little bit tricky. So what like knowing what you know now, like if you could go back in time and tell yourself like one thing regarding getting into e-commerce, starting your own business,
Alex, you
what
listen
would it
me?
be? Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I think it's from my end, because like The VPN is not working good. Yeah.
So knowing what you know now and what you have learned, like if you could go back in time and tell yourself one thing regarding starting your own
100% is to get in e-commerce.
e-commerce. Ahmad, I think the connection is very bad. So guys, sorry about that. Ahmad, I think what we will do is we will just get on another call. We will record the whole conversation, and then we'll post it on YouTube or something so that people can watch it, because the connection.
Yeah, it will be 100% the e-commerce, Alex. 100%.
Awesome. So yeah, I don't know if you could hear me. Yeah, guys, sorry, the connection is really poor.
Yes. It is like getting very worst here because of the VPN. I apologize about this, Alex.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, we'll just record it. We'll just record it like separately to make sure that everything is kind of like the recording is on time, and I can hear you well, you can hear me well, and then we'll post it for everyone on YouTube to watch.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah, awesome. All right. Yeah, thank you so much, Ahmad, for joining me. Thank you guys for joining. Sorry about this
Thank you, Alex.
technical issues.
Yeah.
We'll try to make it better next time. In China, it's just like a little bit tricky to get good connection. So yeah, we will record another one with Ahmad, and we will share it with you guys.
Thank you, Alex, for having me, and sorry for the technical issue. I apologize.
Yeah. Thank you, Ahmad. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Alex.
Thank you, everyone, for joining. Sorry about this, about the technicalities. Yeah, we'll make it right. We'll re-record it, and we'll share with you guys. Ahmad, thank you so much for joining me. It was a great time reconnecting with you, and I'll see you soon.
Thank you. Yeah.